people have asked me repeatedly why I've gotten coronavirus right from the very beginning. Because you remember day one, I said, "This no lockdowns, this is ridiculous, we're not doing that." I've been right all along. It's not because of any intelligence I have. I don't have any. I never claim to be a smart person. I have understood from day one, this is all about money and power. You want to be right about coronavirus from now on? Just understand this is all about money and power. And it is ugly because it is splitting the United States of America. It's causing a divide there's no need to cause between the vaccinated and unvaccinated. And these people who have chosen to not get vaccinated, I don't care whether you got vaccinated or not, but these people who've chosen to worship at the altar of it, they're getting really ugly. There's some idiot on Twitter named Lars McMurtry. Quote, this is his quote, "The CDC should roll out a new program. Get shot or get the shot or get shot. The unvaccinated need to be rounded up and lined up in front of open trenches. Their choice is simple. America has had enough of the virus. We need to get back to normal life, with or without them." Sounds like we're definitely doing well in this country, huh? We even had a Democrat representative, you know, the guy who farted on MSNBC, Eric Swalwell, the guy who's still sitting on the House Intelligence Committee, even though he got busted with a Chinese honeypot spy. We're not going to go into that right now. He went on a rant. He's sick and tired of these unvaccinated. He's sick and tired of people putting his kids at risk. He's got to protect it. These unvaccinated people, they're attacking his kids. Except vaccinated people spread the virus just like unvaccinated people do. Oh, and by the way, kids still aren't in any significant danger from coronavirus at all. I will thank God, though, we still do have some politicians like Heavy D out there. This is how your Republicans should talk.
And let me just say, in Florida, we will not let them lock you down. We will not let them take your jobs. We will not let them harm your businesses. We will not let them close your schools. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. The lockdowns didn't stop COVID. Forced masking, they said last year, would end the pandemic if 80% wore masks. Many more than that were wearing masks, and it hasn't worked. They said you could get COVID off surfaces, which isn't true. They've not been honest about the origins of the virus, and they haven't been forthright about natural immunity. And clearly, to even be entertaining the idea of doing destructive, disastrous policies like lockdowns, I mean, honestly, I'm not surprised because I think some people are just wired for this, but it is not going to happen in the state of Florida. You can take that to the bank.
That's how your Republicans should talk. Oh, and one final note before I sign off here. We got a great show for you tonight. I can't wait to talk to Carol Roth. We're going to talk about Biden and the border next and all kinds of stuff. But one more thing. You know I don't judge anybody who got a vaccine. I don't care. It's your business. And I don't judge anybody who got a vaccine because their employer forced them to get it. I understand you're supposed to take some principled stance with this. People got bills to pay, kids to feed. I get it. You'll never get any judgment from me. But I do want to point this out. For every single person out there watching this show who has chosen to defy their employer mandate and not get that vaccine, please keep going. Just know, for whatever this is worth to you, I admire you as a freedom fighter, as the freedom fighter you are, and there's something else. It's not just one of these things that, it doesn't mean anything. The people who are refusing to follow their employer's vaccine mandate are actually winning. You don't realize it, you're winning. How do I know this? Why do you think they all, employers and the government alike, why do you think they all keep pushing back the date when you'll be fired? Why do you think that is? It's November. Okay, maybe December 1st. After the holidays, January. Why do you think that is? They're scared. They can't afford to have all of you quit. They know that. They thought you were just going to get on your knees and say, "Yes, Daddy employer. Yes, Daddy government. I'll do what you tell me to do." But you didn't. And a large enough percentage of you didn't. And now they're scared to death because they need you to. Keep going. Never kneel. Hey, thanks so much for watching the first on YouTube. If you liked what you saw, go ahead and like and subscribe. You heard me. Like it, subscribe. You'll get a lot more of it and a lot more of me.